Eh, Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Georgia Southern Dynasty. Currently 4-2 on the year, 1-1 in conference play. Looking to hopefully continue the winning trend here. If you are not following the channel, please follow please follow here on Twitch, and yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get started. Let's see. I forget I don't have many hours to spend, so not much I can do. But we're gonna go ahead and hop into our first game, and it's against our rival, Georgia State. Should be a good matchup. Definitely looking forward to
Is there anything that
how
gets
this
the
plays out.
juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. What a treat to be here in what is called the prettiest little stadium in America, home to the Georgia Southern Eagles in Statesboro. As we'll see a squad from the Sun
Playing them at
the
home
Georgia
too, so
State
that's
Panthers, taking on one of the top
That's pretty big.
teams in the conference, the Georgia Southern Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Georgia Southern will kick it off to get things started.
And we are underway.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. So Georgia State's offense will go to work first. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling, the temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
Off the play fake. Fires to the middle. And that's
Good
going to be
hit.
incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on.
Got him.
Pressure all
Let's go.
over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Latrell Bullard.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Just concentrate on one thing, making the catch. So Georgia Southern's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at
All
them
right,
today.
JC.
But
See what
Jesse,
you
it's
can do
always
here.
fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so
you gotta hold
dependent
on to that.
others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
The D thinking brings some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. The short hands, it's Cobb. He gets it
we're
so
going for this.
close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to
It's
be a
risky,
touch short.
but
Trying to keep this drive alive.
Got
He's
it.
brought
Let's
down,
go.
But it'll be enough for a first down. Now, I know
That
you
was
two
very
never
risky.
faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, there he goes. Drills him with the stiff arm. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spot
No.
at the 25-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials
not
take a
good.
break to let him be checked out. And the Eagles are moving quickly down the field. Hand off from the shotgun. He breaks a tackle. Pulled down after
Good
a
run.
nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
And he's out for the game.
And as an offensive coordinator, you don't
Well,
need
it
the
says that
perfect
he
play
will
with this
return
guy as
soon,
your
but
running back. He's going to make the
it
play
didn't give
perfect
me-
for you because he makes everybody miss.
I don't know. We'll
Moves,
see.
hurdles, stiff arms, speed, whatever it takes to move the sticks and score touchdowns.
He's there to
Good
make the
run,
stop,
OJ.
but not before. He sets up
Nice.
this offense first and goal from the 7. The Eagles kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They're
Got
working that
touchdown.
left side.
Bob.
And he'll
Let's go.
run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles!
What
And
a
it
dot
feels
by
good
JC.
to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the
He's
nerves,
fine.
all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
On the move from inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. On the run, it's Amos. That is a
There we
big
go.
win for this defense as they were
Trail
right
Bullard in the
there as soon as he
backfield.
got the ball. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Here's the pressure.
Let's go. Got him
They get
again.
a rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Got him again.
Defense came on the field with fresh legs, and here on just the second play of the drive, they're able to get a sack.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down.
Got him
And
again.
the defense
Let's go.
gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Georgia
Marcus
State will send
Downs.
out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits.
Get the ball. I went off the fair catch, but nobody was there.
Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes
Nobody
the
was there.
offense again. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Breaks into the open. He'll go out of bounds
There
at
you
the
go, Gary.
35-yard line.
Good.
Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets to give. Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 6.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Eagles can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Off play action. Pulls it in. It's Cobb. He's loose. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. With the run on 1st and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his
All right, that's
tracks
going to be
in
the end of
backfield.
one. Looking pretty good
We
so
reached
far.
the end of the period. Georgia Southern is on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line.
I didn't even choose my play.
The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and
All right,
they
3rd
are
and goal
threatening
here.
to take it in. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Tight coverage and an incomplete
play.
pass. The
Good play,
defense
good play, good
knocks
play.
it away and forces a 4th down.
All right, we'll take our
Here
points
comes
here.
the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the
Take the
board.
points.
And that lead grows even bigger. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end.
Good
I know
hit.
it's something we take for granted, guys, but the Q did a great job there with the play-action fake. He really took his time and sold it. And that's what froze the linebackers in the second level of the
Got
defense
him.
to help make that completion a whole lot
Blew it
easier.
up. There we go.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here comes the option. Quick toss. For the
No.
first. Turning it on.
Good play.
And that's what this option will do to
I did
you.
not
They got
expect
the
that.
pitch man free, and he was off to the races. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. At the 40, there he goes.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here.
I
That
don't
was a
even
nice
change it
run,
up
and I
here.
think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Time
Got
running
him.
out, and he goes down
Good
at the
defense.
34.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. Brown wants to pass. And here's a
Fumble.
fumble way behind the line. Defense
Let's
covering
go.
it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be
Let's
good
go.
in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
Brandon Tyson.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Power football with the run. Past the sticks. And
Oh,
he
go,
may get
OJ.
more. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's at the 10. And they get
Let's
him out
go.
of bounds after an
Down to the
explosive
4-yard line.
run, just
What a
chewing up
run.
yardage along the way.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that play.
Looking to throw. They're setting up the screen.
Touchdown.
And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
On the run from inside his own
Good tackle,
5.
good tackle.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic,
Okay.
but they get him on the ground at the 20. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll go to the ground. That is
Nowhere.
a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
All right, 2-minute warning
Whistle
here.
blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead? What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Brown will throw it. Pressure coming. And
Got
the
him.
quarterback is knocked
Timeout.
down back at the 13.
Marcus Downs.
Quick timeout
3
by
sacks
the
on the
defense
game.
there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. On the move, he fires.
Incomplete.
And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. Georgia State will send out the punt unit.
Incomplete.
3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll call for the fair catch here.
All right, let's see what we can do here. A minute and 45 to go until the until the first half ends. So
sends it back in motion. Going right to work up top. Takes the easy one to the back. He is stopped behind.
I was pressing the button way before then, but I guess it didn't.
The Eagles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that.
Bad throw again. I threw it to the wrong person.
Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Gonna run it. It's Amos. Runs through a tackle. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Georgia State jumps back to the line. Brown wants to pass. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Another incompletion on 3rd
All right, we
down.
get another opportunity here.
Georgia State will send out the punt unit. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. And the returner is stopped.
All right, down at the 50.
Georgia Southern has it back,
See what we can
to
do.
work on offense. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Fires to the big fella.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And the Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Gary. They make the stop.
Run no huddle here.
Yardage for a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Looking for the end zone. Oh, he had it.
He caught it? No.
There, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Oh, my goodness. I thought he had it.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
Okay.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to buy time. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nice run there. Picks up.
What's an inches we're going to go for this?
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the
All right, we're going to take our final timeout.
And let him get free carries.
We got a couple shots here at the end zone.
Use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Pucks it out of the air.
No.
And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the
that's
half.
okay.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime
That was
update.
just not a good throw by JC at all.
And they were on full display.
But we had the lead, and we
Ready to
are
start things here in the second half. Georgia
we get the
State
ball
about
here,
to
so
kick it away. Looking for an alley
gotta
from
play smart
inside his
fundamental
own
football.
10. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. They open this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't...
Oh, he's got some space.
That boy, Gary. Good catch.
And out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Finds a little space. Got enough for the 1st down.
Way to cut up field. First down.
He has enough to move the chains.
First down.
Georgia Southern really efficient on offense. Might as well give it to him again. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. The give to the back. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Georgia Southern will snap it in the red zone. Give to the single back. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
That boy, Gary. Good catch.
That ought to be enough to move the chains and give Georgia Southern a 1st down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Makes the grab on the left. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. The Eagles, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Looking for the
Touchdown. Let's go.
Touchdown, Eagles! And the stomping has commenced. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know why my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Florida is being humbled today. There's just no other way to say it. A complete and thorough thumping in Gainesville. They're trailing by 27 to Mississippi State. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit
State
in
beat
the
Florida.
SEC.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know
You
when
don't
it
hear
goes
that
final.
every day.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline.
Picked off.
Can't
Oh,
make the play on
no.
the interception. And
He
man,
dropped
they were
it.
looking for their first
Oh, come
pick
on,
of the
Chance.
game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time, trying to pick out that ball.
Oh, he muffed it. He muffed it.
Looking everywhere for room
that was
to
close.
run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds.
That was very close.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Got it behind the line. It's Green. There he goes. They'll finally get him on the ground.
I'm pretty sure RB was open
makes it to
too.
the 30 and gets a first down.
I didn't think
As they
about
get
that.
set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to pass. It's French. Here's a heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably
All right,
do it for the
3
third
quarters
quarter.
down, 1 to go.
Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter. Georgia Southern has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the
Top
national
25
rankings.
rankings. Clemson, Oklahoma, Georgia, and Texas. Your
As we
first
start
4.
the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. With jet sweep pass.
Undercut.
Got
Touchdown.
some room, headed to
Gary
the goal
again.
line, and into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Rides the back on the option, the give. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Oh, my goodness, he's still
Damn.
moving. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there.
Over
And
here
the
trying to tackle him, and I
Panthers,
can't.
after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. From the gun, the ground game. This junior making his presence felt and
As
making
soon
the
as I get the
stop
ball
after a
back,
short
though,
gain.
I am going to turn shoot clock
And I
on.
kind of like how they
I
run
probably
back
should have
in
done
this
it
round.
last drive,
Just
but
get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Now the play fake. And the
Got
Heat
him.
gets home. They knock him down.
sat
back at
number
the
7
45.
on the day.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying,
For
hey,
the
can we just not
defense.
throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
What a
And
throw.
boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just
What
a
a
couple
throw.
of inches short. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late.
No,
Third
I had
down
it.
attempt coming. All down, but they'll move
Come on,
the
boys.
sticks
Got
as
to
he picks
tackle.
up the first
And
down.
get another player down.
Man
Nice.
down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This Georgia State offense ready to go with another first down. Leaves it with the back. Hard running there.
There we
Stop
go.
behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
He tried to break that tackle
Yeah, this
again.
offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's in the fourth quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because
Got him again.
Out and he goes down at the 34. Now third
trail
and long
forward.
and trying to play catch up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Quarterback running on the draw. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
All right.
Well,
Let's
that last
see.
play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense.
I'm not
Just
gonna do
nothing
prevent.
happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Unleashes one deep. Oh, he dropped
Incomplete.
it. That deep ball was right on the money.
Another
He just
player
had to
down?
make that catch.
Come on.
Looks as
Damn.
if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him
Turn
out.
2 clock on now.
First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard
Hopefully
line.
he's not out for
They'll run it to
a
keep the
little
clock
bit.
moving.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but
elbow.
just be aware of the
Okay,
clock. You
yeah,
don't want to
he's fine.
snap it too quickly. You're probably
He's
just doing
fine.
safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They go to the ground. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage.
See.
Now facing a 3rd and long.
Let's do a jet touch pass.
They'll move the wide receiver. Quick pass on the fly motion. He couldn't find
Damn.
anywhere to go, and now it's 4th
I tried to
down.
cut
Man
around
down
him, but
on the play as the
Gary's a
officials
little
take
bit
a
too
break
slow.
to let him be checked out. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Coverage team able to
Good
put a
hit.
stop to that return at the 42-yard line.
all right, can we hold him out of the end
They'll start
zone
this drive
or
from
hold
the
him from getting
42.
any points? Hopefully we can.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. Look out, he's got room. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The Panthers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short.
Yeah, I think we can, because they're not
They'll
even
try
really
to
trying.
power their way ahead. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd
They're gonna
down
punt it?
play turned
Okay.
into a disaster. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard
All right, that's
line.
GG's. Game 1 in the
Running out
books.
clock, a mere formality
dominating
between
performance.
them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. There is a long and storied history of great games between these two
A
rivals,
dominating
and this
performance.
chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the
Player of the game,
poise by
obviously,
the
goes
Wayne
to
team
JC
as well
French.
here. They weren't overhyping
168
this game. They came
passing
out,
and
they
4
looked prepared.
touchdowns.
They were calm, definitely confident, and David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
Well, and it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.
Thanks so much for spending some time.
Game 1 in the books. Hey, let's go. We get our first commit. Juan Church. At 3 stars. Sam, middle linebacker. Latrell Bullard. Sunbelt Defensive Player of the Week. With 3 sacks, 7 tackles, and 6 of those tackle for loss. A very good week for him last week, for sure. A very good week. Let's see. We've got a little more to spend this time around. We lost a commit to Colorado State. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. Let's see. Let's move him down here. Put him on a bye. Actually, we can't yet. We cannot yet. Okay. That's all we can do for now. That is all we can do for now. We got Arkansas State. The Arkansas State Red Wolves. We're playing them in their place.
Glad to have you with us in Jonesboro, Arkansas. Centennial Bank Stadium, home to the Red Wolves of Arkansas State, and fans have been fired up for this one all day. Today, a couple of Sun Belt rivals ready to square off. Georgia Southern will kick it off to get things started.
And here we go.
He'll bring it out. It's Harrell. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Arkansas State.
Chance Gamble and Josh Dallas.
Every team
Impact
has
players
impact
for
players.
us.
What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
There we go.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Red Wolves really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
He didn't get there. Let's go.
A single yard, and he did not get it. What a
Let's go.
play by this defense. Boots his first of the day away. He was called on 4 times in the victory last week. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. So Georgia Southern's
all right,
offense
J.C.
will go
French.
for the first time.
Over 1,300 passing yards, 12 touchdowns, and 7 picks on the year.
Statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, no, it was a rough start for him the first couple of games,
You
but
should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing.
he's been doing
This
very
is
well
not
the
a
last
guy that we're saying, go
the
win
last
me the
3 or 4
football.
or
That's
so.
not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that
Yeah, no, the last 3 or 4 games he's been
They got to play on schedule,
doing solid,
not
so.
make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat
I
and
just had no
forcing the
time right
incompletion.
there.
Well, the defense watched film last week. They saw this running back catch multiple passes, and that hasn't been the case today. They are clamping down on him, always aware of him, especially in the passing game, and so far they've taken him away.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
That's caught. It's Gary. They don't get nearly enough on third down. Fourth down coming from the 48.
All right, got a punt.
Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line.
That's a great job down
What a
in the
punt.
football, setting your defense up.
Down at the
Great
7-yard line.
position. A lot of times you let that thing bounce one too many times, and it climbs in the end zone. But that was a good job of making sure you downed it and set your D up.
Looking downfield, it's Rayner. Got his man on the right.
All over
And
that.
a good job in coverage there as they stop it after
Play.
just a few. So now it's second and long. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Breaks into the open.
Good
Pushes
tackle.
forward for 3 out to the 13.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It
And
squarely
nowhere.
falls on the
Let's
shoulder
go.
of those 5 offensive linemen.
I really don't
And the
know
Red
why.
Wolves will punt it away
they
on
ran it
fourth
right there.
down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Now on the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Leaves it with the back. Quick step and go. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
Right there.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's got him. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Georgia Southern will have it now, 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run.
Hey, I had the whole right side
just stopped cold as soon as he got
open
it.
too. That probably would have been a touchdown. All right, end of one. 0-0.
First period, and the stats tell that tale.
0-0.
They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity.
See what we can do right here.
To the air, it's French. Knew where he wanted to go.
Come on, Gary, you gotta catch that, bro.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
And this is going to be incomplete on third.
Oh.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on
the
fourth
touchdown
down,
if he
they'll
would've
send
caught
out
it.
the field goal unit. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And the first points of the day come on that field
hurt right now.
So they're lining up to kick it off.
He's
After
fine,
that last drive, put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start at the 16-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got a man. It's Cross. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Red Wolves come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play.
They're definitely running the ball right here.
The play action fake.
Nope.
And it's
good break up. Good pass
that
break up right there.
A huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And the Red Wolves lining
they
up,
definitely
just
baited me right there.
needing
Not gonna lie.
few tough inches on third down. Surging forward on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Finds the tight end.
Here we go.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Give to the back. Turning it on. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Back to throw. It's Rayner. Unloads to the wideout. And he
good hit.
It just didn't look
good
thing
hit.
all the way in. The Red Wolves will bring the punt team onto the field.
Great defense right there.
Hauls it in, looking for space. He's brought down.
If I would have had blockers right there, he probably would have been gone.
He could on the punt return. First play of the drive comes from
He
the
probably
38.
would have been gone.
They'll leave it with him. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. 2nd down, he'll throw it. It's complete on the right side. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive.
I think.
They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough
Still got
to
it
move
though.
the
Timeout
chains.
on the play.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Grab behind the line. It's Dallas. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Yeah.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense.
Trust me,
they
I know.
The wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
You have got to have pass rushing lane integrity when you face this quarterback. On 3rd down, someone gets out of his gap right up the middle. It's easy for the quarterback to see. He just tucks it and takes off and picks up the first down.
I don't know why
stop trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first
I should have thrown a bullet pass right there.
They'll take this lead.
I probably would have been able to get more yards.
See if they can tack on a little more before the break. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He's got it on the right. He almost picked up the first down
gotta
on
spin.
that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Eagles come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive.
I chose the wrong play.
Caught in the backfield,
No.
it's Gary. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Wants us to
They
go
were
for it?
banking on the yards
Okay.
after the catch, but that went
Why
into
not?
the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
And the 4th down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football.
That was not who I was going to throw to, but I guess whenever I went to audible, it messed up my play, so.
Floats it out in space. He's brought down quickly. Minimal
That
gain there,
sucks.
still a bit short of the first down. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Looking to fire. Caught close to the marker, it's Summers. Out across the
That
45
sucks.
and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Summers. The offense calls timeout.
Yeah,
It's the
one
second
timeout,
one
so.
they've used this half. And the
If we
Red
can just
Wolves
keep them-
really attack on this 2nd and short.
Keep them in bounds.
Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Connection to the right. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. The Red Wolves come to the line with a
they're
fresh
in
set
field goal
of
range
downs.
now.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback floating away from pressure.
Oh no.
Got a first down. Good run
Damn.
on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
That is not good.
And the Red Wolves want to crank the tempo. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down.
Got him. Let's go.
That's
huge, bro.
14-yard line. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. The offense going to try again
Hold
on
on to
another
3.
play. They'll just spike it on this one. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try to draw even here before the half. Never a doubt.
All right, we'll take that.
And guys, that field goal draws us even as we get
We will
close to
take that.
halftime. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away.
How big was that? Kicking the field goal to tie the game going into halftime.
All right.
You just sent a message to your opponent. There's a lot of ball left. We've got a lot
That's
of juice
halftime.
left in the tank. This game could go any way here in this last half.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime
I think we
update.
get ball.
Guys, it is hard to
No, I
beat
think they do.
Jonesboro when
No,
that
we do,
town
okay.
is buzzing as it is today.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found.
let's
as
see what
he
we can
stopped
do
at the
here.
18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Pulled and fired complete. And a pickup
There we go.
of 8 opens a world of
Good start.
opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The run from the shotgun. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Right back to the well. Across the 30, out to the 33, and gains 4 on the play. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6.
I don't like this play at all.
Send the tight end in motion. They'll run play action. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
I had him too.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately, we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you could spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
And that's incomplete. A defender
incomplete.
all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Great move. Now he's got room. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really
right.
sets up this offense nicely. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
Good tackle.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. To the air, it's Rayner. Got out of trouble and throws. Almost
Incomplete.
had
Good
the
hit.
completion, just missed it.
And these drops can be very frustrating because you know he wants the football, and he demands the football. Dadgum, receivers a lot of times will walk in the huddle, throw me the ball. I've heard worse stories than that and worse language.
Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he had it.
Incomplete.
The deep ball
Great
was there,
defense.
and it just trickled through his fingers. The Red Wolves will line up to punt it away.
I tried to get in front of the ball so I could pick it, but
He's got it. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
That's a really good job by
I
the
think,
defense, wrapping him
OJ
up, getting him on the ground, take away that run game, make
not-
him one-dimensional, put him in passing
Yeah.
situations. Really
it
good
is
job by
okay.
the defense.
I think he's out for the
Back
rest
to
of the
pass on
game.
2nd down. Takes the easy completion.
Man.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they
I'm
had
pretty
it
sure he's
drawn
out for the
up.
rest of the game.
The Eagles need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. Not able to pop the
Good
big
hit.
return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. That's caught. It's Burris. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. And the Red Wolves with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. It's Rayner. Quickly to the tight end.
Good tackle.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Red Wolves come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to pick it up on the
Got
ground.
him. Let's go.
He didn't get it. Not only that,
Way to bring
he
the house
lost
right there.
yardage. And here comes the punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line.
All right, let's see.
They'll open this
something
drive
going
from
here.
their own 42-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Cobb. Oh, he's got some space.
Block.
They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior.
That's a
makes
huge
play
play.
after the grab. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Catch in the middle. It's Gary. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Eagles in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Tries to do it himself on the draw. The draw
we lost yards right there.
Except a swarm
All right.
of tacklers. He stopped
3 quarters down, 1 to go. What a game.
After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the
What
final
a game.
period here on 3rd down. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th.
Okay. Try
The
this.
Eagles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's
Good
Gary.
catch, Gary.
They
Good.
knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Georgia Southern really efficient on offense. He's wrestled to
Come
the
on.
ground right at the 15-yard line.
Gotta block
and a
better.
big red
Gotta
zone
block.
opportunity here.
No excuses.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
On defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a
No
linebacker or
excuses.
a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
Here we go.
Goes out of bounds on the play, and he's got him set up 1st and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. Loss of 1.
2nd and goal, and the defense was not fooled. It looked like they knew exactly when that guy came in motion across the formation. They said he's getting the football. They played uphill.
Trying to
Gary,
get it in.
touchdown.
Touchdown,
Let's
Eagles.
go.
And they've moved out front here in the 4th. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, who knows how things are going to finish up in the Big Ten this season, but this is a game to keep in mind. Michigan State pulled one out
Good
today
hit.
on a day they clearly did not have their best. And that's a testament to those players there in East
All right,
Lansing.
under 4 to
That
play.
winning gene, I really
Under
believe
4
it's
to
a
play.
thing.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
Really unexpected outcome in this intriguing Big
There
Ten
we go.
matchup. And the type of loss, guys, that'll
He
get
got
the
hung up on
attention
one of his own
even a good
players. That-
football team.
Yeah, how
That
about that?
helped.
Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Pushes the pile for a
Good
couple
tackle.
of yards down at the 12.
I know a lot of people were thinking there was a chance this defense could contain one of the best running backs in all of college football. I don't know if anybody thought they would dominate him and completely shut him down the way they have. Negative rushing yards in the game.
Got him. Let's go.
All the way back
Let's go.
to the 5. And the Red Wolves send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets it away from his own end zone. He'll take it on the return. Can they catch it? Returns like that are why you don't
Good
settle
return.
for the fair catch if
Solid.
you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Georgia Southern will snap it in the red zone. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Timeout called there by the
And
defense.
Arkansas State uses their first timeout of the half.
Time as possible. And the Eagles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground.
First down and more.
He
There we
gives
go.
them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal.
Oh, good cutback.
And he'll step
Touchdown.
into the end zone.
Georgia
Touchdown,
Southern.
Eagles. They put another score on the board as they try to push this
Let's
winning
go.
streak
The
to
second
3.
string running back.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. There he goes. Really good job to pick
All
up
right,
a
that's
chunk
gonna
of
take us to
yardage
give
and
it a
get it
warning
out to the
unless they
39-yard line.
hike it again.
Offenses love the explosive
No,
plays
okay.
through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no huddle.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Rayner. Safe completion on the screen. And how about the
Good tackle.
efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
5 tackles on the
Everybody
game
has
for
to be set. They have
for
to get
Gamble.
off. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Rushes on him. And the
Let's
defense
go.
gets home and makes a
Let's
play
go.
at
Set
the
number 3.
37-yard line. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Trying play action. He's taking a deep shot.
Picked off.
Oh, it's picked off.
Either
He
pick
was
by
looking
me.
for
Let's
that
go.
Big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical
right,
side. They've been
and
making
that'll
plays
be
on the
it.
back end. That interception should seal this thing.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The quarterback takes a snap and
GG's.
takes a knee. They get the W, and with that
We prevailed.
being win number 6,
What a
looks
game,
as
though.
if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment
It
for
was
this
three-
squad, right? Like
3 to
you
3
start every season, you
up
have
until
big
the
goals,
fourth
and usually
quarter.
starts with your conference
And
championship and winning a national championship.
our team
maybe
prevailed
going to the
and
playoffs. Everybody has different goals.
got the
but
job done.
Getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent, looking ahead to next season. But that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
That's going to do it from here.
just over an hour and 4 minutes. This stream was, so pretty good. Oh. Dylan Gary. Broke the single game receptions record. That boy, Gary. Dylan Gary set the Georgia Southern singles season record for receptions. All right, well, that's going to do it for me, chat. I appreciate you guys watching. We are currently 6-2 in year one so far, with 4 more games to go. So there's no doubt about that. We are bowl bound. So it's just a matter of which bowl we get and whether it's good or not. But that's going to do it for me. I appreciate you guys watching, and we'll catch you guys next Tuesday for another Georgia Southern Dynasty episode. That's going to do it for me, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.